Hey, thinkers! You ever just wander around Paldea and then get mobbed by a bunch of Tauros wanting nothing more than to nudge you to death using their massive horns and brick-headed skulls? Why they took away the death mechanic from Pokémon Scarlet and Violet after so much success with it in Pokémon Legends Arceus is beyond me. Oh wait, it's because we'd be dying all the time from Tauros hordes, isn't it? It's just so frustrating constantly waiting to get out of battles with these big heavy bovines. Speaking of words that sound like waiting, what's with its weight? Tauros weighs 88 kilograms. That kind of weight's gotta mean something in all these head-clashing, skull-bashing incidents, right? Also, what's with its new design choices? Not sure really, but thinkers, grab a cup of Thonk juice and let's dive into this Pokemon theory jam-packed full of bull. So Pokédex entries are fun. They usually set the canon height, weight, lore, and stats, and all that lovely stuff, but the thing is, when you look at how much Tauros weighs, yeah, it weighs 88 kilograms, which by human standards is reasonably heavy, but by a bovine standards? No, that's just not there at all. Let me put this in proper perspective. See, a buffalo weighs between 500 to 900 kilograms when full grown, and bulls also weigh 500 to 1000 kilos. Well, that's 9 to 17% of a full load of bull or, bovine. Yeah, I think you're starting to get the full picture here. The speed of Tauros is, well, surely not that different from a bull or buffalo's, and the average speed of a bull is roughly 35 miles per hour or 56 kilometers an hour. Comparatively, humans running at sprint pace before crash tackling someone is usually an average of 18.23 miles per hour, which is 29.33 kilometers an hour. An 88 kilogram bovine, in this case Tauros, crash tackling a human isn't too far off from a human crash tackling a human, clocking in at roughly 1.9 or almost double the speed, which, yes, is going to be a larger impact force, but it's not going to be that much different from the speed of a human at the tail end of a push bike accident. Don't get me wrong, a bike accident can still leave you in a very painful state, but it demonstrates that getting hit by Tauros compared to getting hit by a real bovine weighing in at 900 or 1000 kilos traveling at the same speed is just totally different. You aren't going to be getting up from that kind of impact, whereas you might just very well walk off getting crash tackled by a Tauros. I guess this just shows, as usual, the Pokédex entries are just a big pile of cowpad half the time because they're literally written by 10-year-olds carrying pets with world-ending superpowers in their pockets. But the player character living after a Tauros charge at least checks out in-universe. Mind you, chances are you'd probably be more concussed than an American linebacker or waking up in a hospital, but alive you likely would be compared to getting clobbered to death by an actual bull. Also, while we're on the subject of a word like clobbering, if a Tauros featherweight bovine weighing in at 88 kilograms locked horns with a real bull or buffalo and had an honest fight, Tauros would just get ragdolled completely. 88 kilograms of muscle and bone versus 900 or 1000 kilograms of muscle and bone on an animal shaped the same way? Yeah, there's practically no contest here. Tauros loses 19 times out of 18 times to a buffalo or bull. Speaking of large volumes of bull and bovine, what's up with the overall design of Tauros? Like, why is it so ultra light and why are there different forms? Well, the funny thing is, Tauros weighing 88 kilos canonically actually checks out on a different level, because it's also the weight of a series of small lightweight aircraft, some of which can fly and surf. Let's start with this big guy. This alternate form is Fire Form Tauros, and it's literally based off a jet engine. Okay, I guess getting tackled by 88 kilograms flying at the speed of Mach 5 is probably gonna leave you pretty cooked, if not completely removed from the world of the living, but it's literally 88 kilograms traveling at 6,174 kilometers an hour, which is double the speed of a bullet. That said, its aqua form compared to its ordinary combat land form is pretty interesting, if not a bit weird. Aquaform Tauros has a tail shaped like a propeller with horns that are shaped like a wing, and the wing even lights up when it propels itself across water, whereas its normal land counterpart just kind of floats around awkwardly like it just doesn't want to be there and probably shouldn't be there either. Which is just, okay. Cows and other livestock can swim and do swim quite often, and buffaloes are even documented to be excellent swimmers, which is the complete opposite of combat form Tauros. Either way you cut it, Tauros calling itself a bull is about as viable as calling Tauros a giant dog with horns Halloweening as a bovine. It's a load of
Thinkers, if you enjoyed this video, let me know your thoughts in the comments below and hit that like button and subscribe. If you want to support the channel's content monetarily, you can join as a member on Patreon or join on YouTube. Both will get your name in the credits and behind the scenes access. Now before I head out, be sure to share some of that love and support around at my partner's Instagram at ElfSpringArt.
Additionally, Elfie is now open for commissions publicly, so if you want something created, again, head down to their Instagram page.
Give them a follow. Love ya, Elfie! Thinkers, have a big-brained, thonky day, and be sure to think safe out there. Bye-bye!